have a message for you guys. Just regarding some energies that you just need to be aware of, or just to give you some confirmation or clarity of energies that can be being highlighted or emphasized to you at this time, in regards to you properly discerning these energies and protecting yourself and protecting your loved ones, right? So an energy that was kind of just being emphasized to me today, I was brought back to a memory encounter I had a few years ago. This individual who is someone I know now as having like very high spiritual narcissistic traits and qualities and behaviors. However, this is someone who is very well enabled and supported in, the spiritual or conscious community. And the reason being is um, this person's creative ability with the words, right, with lyrical warfare, so being charismatic, right. However, this is speaking of an individual who the bulk of their intent, right, and goal behind, them putting themselves in like this life coach or like spiritual kind of guru, right. This person does this by targeting certain feminines, and I want to speak very considerably that it's not just men who do this, but this was just speaking from my own experience and encounter. What I know to be factual because I experienced it or encountered this person firsthand, as well as other individuals like him, just in the conscious community or like social media and stuff like that, right? So what this person does, he targets, certain people in the conscious community who are genuine about what they're doing. They're truly anointed. They truly get these messages from source. They truly do their healing work. They're serious about what they're doing. They're peculiar. They're unique. They're authentic, and they're creatives, right? So people who have some type of creator gift or talent, like whether you can sing or you rap, poetry, art, right? So any type of gift in the arts. So they will target these people because of the depthness of their perception, their vision, especially when it comes to discerning messages or discerning through illusions, discerning things that we as spiritual beings having a natural experience are held accountable for, at some point rightfully processing, acknowledging, identifying, right? Discerning. So he would target these kind of women. He will move quickly with them to try to initiate some form of intimacy, right? Because if there is some type of intimacy, a form of intimacy that is available, right, in the connection between anybody, that can kind of basically weaken your barriers of your energy, basically meaning that a person has greater access to kind of like go within your data, your library, right, your intuitive library, and draft out or upload or export intuitive wisdom or Akashic record information, or just information that you get directly from source, right? They'll kiss your ass and act like they're so eager to talk to you and hear everything you have to say. They listen because they're downloading. So they're downloading, whatever information for you, right? So this is why, being discerning is really something underrated and underestimated, because the thing about it, if if Lucifer, if Satan wanted to be like the Most High, or basically wanted to replace the Most High, right, you have to understand that this is an individual who studies and knows the Most High just as much, right? And so they know how to mimic and how to present themselves or speak, as if they are of the righteous, they are of the divine, when they're actually not, right? So darkness masqueraded as light, or demonic evil energy masqueraded as benevolent light energy, right? So this is what we're talking about here. And there's levels to this as far as, you know, just how advanced and crafty these individuals can become. So this is talking about a person who targets these women, these particular women, these individuals. They suck up all the information, and the way that this person, like the way that these people talk, the way that these people articulate their thoughts, the way that these people communicate, the way that they express themselves in their journey, right? Their spiritual perspectives and perceptions regarding their experiences, right? And how, you know, how they merge this information to articulate or communicate this, you know, to an audience or to other people. What this person does, they sit and they take in all that information, right? And then they craft or they form together, almost like a potter, right? They form together their ideal self, or an ideal self that they feel like will earn them the position, the materials, you know, quicker, or like the riches and the gains that they deeply want, and may try to downplay as well and embody the energy of humility, right? But these individuals, they do this. They'll play over these particular women to trigger them, right? Trigger different things out of them, not only, you know, out of jealousy and competition, to defame or somehow prove to themselves that this person is not as perfect, this person is not as healed, this person is not as divine, this person is not as authentic, this person is not as wise, this person is not as intelligent, knowledgeable, logical, right, as they seem to be, you know, as they come off to be. They're not like that. You know, I'm going to disapprove them. I'm going to prove that they're not these things, because that gives me validation and acceptance and approval of myself, or it makes me feel better about myself to know, or when I see this reflection, I get to tear it down and know, hey, that actually doesn't exist, and there's not really nothing wrong with me, because this person who comes off like a true divine reflection, because typically the individuals are, the person who's the true divine reflection are reflecting things back to me that I am not ready to be accountable for. I'm not ready to acknowledge, address, and heal. I'm, you know, not ready to be corrected on, or I feel like this person does not have, you know, does not have the permission or the level of title or who they are or ranking in order to correct me, to edify me, to sharpen me, to speak on something that I'm doing, whatever the case may be, right? So this is talking about this individual taking these different, you know, ways of perceiving the world and perceiving other people, perceiving relationships and ourselves, from these individuals that they get involved with, right? And the thing is, they may present it like it's just a friendship at first, or it's just, oh, soul tribe. They'll present it like it's soul tribe, and then always, you know, try to rush things, or, you know, try to put you in compromising or uncomfortable situations or scenarios as it pertains to conversations here, because they're trying to retrieve like a depthness and a versatility of conversation, so that they can reach a larger audience for, you know, the thing that they actually are trying to grow pertaining to their business or whatever it is that, you know, they're trying to gain success off of, right? So this person, you know, after they do that, you know, they'll act like they're so, or you'll, so this person, these individuals, they will have moments, and like I said, this is why discernment is very crucial, because everybody who takes, you know, moments and breaks from social media or and stuff like that are not, you know, karmic or low vibrational, or that's not the reason why. But some people, you know, who derive a lot of their confidence and their identity off their social medias, off their, you know, social media personalities, and these images that they form and present to these people, that people have accepted over the lie of the reality of who they are. So that's the thing. They will get involved. Let's say, okay, one of those individuals that were also following them, believing them, enabling them, thinking that, hey, this person must truly be, you know, divine, high vibrational, spiritual, you know, they're saying all the right things the right way, right? So let's say you started off as a part of the tribe, a part of one of the connections that this person was able, you know, to draft, right? And then, you know, things go a little further, you know, you guys start to talk on a one-on-one level, stuff like that. This is this person's method. So once you speak on a one-on-one level, you know, they'll, it'll grow quickly into this person kind of feeling entitled, or this person, how can I put this? like I said, this person needs to feel like they're doing most of the teaching. This person will literally attach themselves to the person who really is a true prophet. And then they will take whatever information, like we're supposed to. We're supposed to listen to people who are true prophets, right? Gain information, clarity, confirmation, whatever, right? So they'll sit and retrieve, right, this information from the true prophet, you know, and basically they move around this connection as according to what benefits them at the time, in the moment. So let's say something else comes up, because this is a person who's flaky. They don't really have true intentions to really build a solid connection. Their intentions are to achieve something temporary enough with a person who does manifest solid things, solid foundations, right? A person who truly does manifest healing and miracles and those kind of things, right? People who really do have divine concrete knowledge and wisdom. This person wants to establish a connection long enough, not for you to, you know, not for y'all to really grow together and stuff like that, but for them to grow off of you, if that makes sense. They want to get close to you to retrieve all this essence and aura and information of who you are. They want to be up under you and see how you respond to things, how you know, react and respond to the world. It doesn't matter if you're watching a movie, if you guys are reading a book, or you're discussing a topic, a controversial topic. It doesn't matter. This person studies you, not out of, you know, admiration, right? But this is talking about individuals who study those who really are the real deal. They study them closely, watch them closely, only to cloak their energy because they want to reap these gains. Okay, here's the thing. When they be them true selves and they acting out of that demon spawn, demon seed energy and this, that, and the third, and being led by their carnal nature only, right? It's not getting them the kind of, it's not fulfilling them. It's not providing them true fulfillment, right? So let's say, yeah, they did gain, you know, a following, a large following, or money or riches or support or an audience, whatever the case may be. It's still not fulfilling to this individual because they're, you know, they can't escape seeing someone else live authentically, witness somebody live divinely, right? And actually, you know, progress in that, or the Most High blesses them in that. So it's like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, there's people who think they are deceiving God by deceiving people of God. There's people who think that they're pleasing God by deceiving people who think that they're being led by God, you know, God-led beings, but in actuality they're not. So I know this sounds like kind of crazy or just all over the place, but just bear with me. I'm trying to get this out the best way I can. But anyway, this is a certain pattern or a cycle that these individuals do. So the other day I watched a video by this psychologist named Dr. Romney. Now, I'm not saying psychology is the all knowing, all being. No, it's not. But it's a piece of the puzzle, like many things are, right? So what she was saying, she was talking about spiritual bypass, pseudo spirituality, and this is talking about narcissism, a form of narcissism where it's basically that portion of narcissism that's in the conscious spiritual community, right? It's levels of narcissism, right? And just because a person, you know, before they was exposed to like a higher knowledge, or, you know, people who are at higher, you know, spiritual levels and spiritual rankings, right? Just because, you know, they are exposed to these individuals, they encounter these individuals, this, that, and the third, that doesn't mean that they're undealt with, unhealed. Narcissism does not come with them or follows, right? So they may move into a level of people where the energy is higher, right? The energy is more high vibrational. It might not be completely high vibrational, but it's more than what this person was used to. It's more than what they used to regarding themselves, right? And their own energy. So just because a person, you know, comes or they, you know, they may delete all these other motherfuckers or whatever and just add people who's in this community or who look like beings that are of the community, the spiritual community, stuff like that, and they fully immerse themselves. That's also a method. People, you know, these demonic, you know, motherfuckers masquerading themselves. That's also a method, you know, of disguise that they use as well. You know, they try to immerse themselves where these communities, you know, are most prominent or thick, let's just say that. So they immerse themselves to try to blend in, right? And not only are they, you know, blending in by simply being immersed in these groups, partaking in these discussions, these forums. The reason why these people are able to give so much of their energy, of their, you know, expression and their feedback, their advice or their counsel, whatever the case may be, right? These people are literally doing this based off the description that they're sowing behind closed doors, where these people who really are true divine individuals that they're playing over, not only to get information off them, right? Not only to steal. Now, the reason why Spirit presented this to me, because I'm a feminine, right? So I can understand it deeply from a divine feminine perspective. So today I posted a status and I said, you know, do some masculines abuse women for their wisdom, intuition, and manifestation power? And I went on to say, we go into earth to retrieve plants, fruits, medicines, herbs, to heal our body or to saturate our needs. We go to water for drink, for growth, for cleansing and purification, right? For all of these things, right? To satisfy our needs. Earth and water is feminine. But just because people do this don't mean they truly give a fuck about earth. Don't truly mean they give a fuck about water. Let's keep it real. They give a fuck about it enough to what amounts satisfy their needs in the moment and their needs alone. Period. Okay, let me talk my way through this, okay? The same way a person would turn a blind eye, or a person would still gladly toss their fucking trash on earth or something like that, right? It's the same way that they'll still go in a fucking store and buy some plants and fill up their house with plants. They won't pick up not one piece of trash off the damn ground outside. Or they'll contribute to the litter outside, right? They don't give a fuck about nothing environmentally, like for real. Like they're not really involved. But they're involved enough to make you think that, hey, I give a fuck enough for you to come fucking support my shit. Support my shit so I can blow up and expand and get the kind of money and the riches that I want. And, you know, if y'all... You know, if this spiritual community, or the people who truly are divine, has the secrets of abundance, right, and expansion, and manifestation and stuff like that, why wouldn't I want y'all over these motherfuckers that don't know nothing about that? They're still trapped in old ass matrix ass energy. Why wouldn't I come to y'all for this energy if it's obviously more potent? If you guys are familiar, right, and enlightened about manifestation. Not only does your energy specifically supporting me, enabling me, following me, right? Not only does your energy specifically adds to the manifestation, right, of what I'm trying to grow or build here or manifest, but the fact that you are consciously in a mind affirming to yourself, or, you know, just having a more cleansed mind where it's more abundant. It's more like in a graceful, abundant energy here that also powers up whatever manifestations these people are trying to do after harvesting these individuals' energy. Because ultimately that's what it comes down to. They're harvesting energy. So while these motherfuckers are on these platforms with these goddamn images and shit, trying, honestly, successfully fooling a bulk of people. Don't get it twisted. They have successfully fooled people for a while now, right? What I was getting is that the same shit be on my closed doors and trying to talk over, trying to talk it into something beautiful, trying to talk it into, oh, I'm an alpha, and motherfuckers on that beta energy and shit like that. They trying to talk or coerce their way, or coerce the narrative or the story into something that justifies their behaviors and their lack of accountability, right? Also to try and recruit, right, and sympathize with people who also do not want to undergo correction, edification, or do the work on themselves, especially the work on themselves regarding how they show up in relationships, how they show up in connections in general, right? How they show up with the opposite sex. Some dudes don't know how to not be sexual towards the opposite sex. Some guys don't know how to be true friends, how to actually be a friend. Some people don't know how to do that, right? So you have people in the spiritual community want to act like, you know, they're on some, you know, soul tribe shit, this, that, and the third, but they don't know how to not keep it platonic. They don't know how to not keep it platonic. And then those ones that they call themselves courting or dating or getting closer to, this, that, and the third, when they get with these divine feminines, and these divine feminines want something real and solid, and they're trying, this fake ass masculine, whatever, trying to fucking manipulate, because that's what I was getting to, messages about master manipulators. Be aware of master manipulators as well at this time. There will be, look, if you've been doing the work on yourself, it should be easy for you to discern these individuals, to discern the language, this, that, and the third. Now, do people change? Yeah, people change. Yeah, people change. But just like that pseudo spirituality, that spiritual bypass, motherfuckers be using certain quotes and understandings and stuff like that, and be trying to, you know, use that for their reason and their ration, when that shit does not match nothing to the lifestyle that they've lived, the seeds that they've planted with other people. That shit don't fucking match. That shit don't fucking match. And then these people be banking on the other individual not telling their story, because the person is humble. The person, first of all, don't want to have really like any real true association with bullshit, especially humiliating bullshit, when they thought that their wisdom led them to a spiritual partner or somebody who was more high vibrational, only to find out that this person was a fucking narcissist. Nobody really wants to get, you know, go publicly and admit, hey, even though I've done some work on myself, I have this wisdom that I know. You know, I'm wiser now. I understand people. I'm more discerning. I'm more intuitive. You know, I'm not as gullible and naive anymore. Da, da, da. Even being all of this and still falling into the trap of a spiritual narcissist. There's not too many people who feel comfortable enough talking about that shit or even care to. You know, there's people who rather just, you know, let that shit just fucking clear out and erase, and the truth will reveal itself in due time. So that's what's happening as well with these individuals. So that same shit, unexpected, you know, blow ups and pop ups and trying to intentionally trigger the person to get them to react a certain type of way, or to end the connection irresponsibly after they've gathered whatever data that they've gotten from this individual or obtained from these people, so they can go and basically feed this to the individuals that they want to recruit, to support, enabling them, or to work with them, right? To share their Akasha or their divine inheritance with them, or to help boost the growth and expansion of their own shit, right? So using these people's information, data, experiences, life experiences as fucking fuel. As fucking fuel and fertilizer to what they're trying to grow. But it's like, you can't fool God. I don't care if you do manage to fool, trick, or deceive a person who's truly divine, just because out of the kindness of their heart they chose to see your potential, the potential of your higher self, opposed to, you know, the trickery that lied underneath, right? So let me see what this stick is that I threw out. Spell word to make you ugly. And then what I'm getting to, like, these would be individuals who deep down, they be trying to act like, oh, they're humanitarians. They be trying to act like they're all for their community, this, that, and the third. But be jealous of people in the community. Be jealous of people within their own communities, right? It says, stop comparing yourself to others who share similar or to share similarities. So this is my thing. Spell word to make you ugly. What I'm hearing is not just about like your appearance, right? This is also talking about your emotional self, your energy, right? So trying to intentionally trigger you, make you angry, make you bitter, make you sad, and this, that, and the third, after using you, literally using you for your wisdom, right? For your knowledge, right? For your pearls. This is why it said, don't feed your pearls to swine. Spell word to make you ugly inside. Spell word to make you feel ugly. So you stop presenting yourself so they can take over and use your messages. So they can talk like you. So they can embody your essence while you're somewhere hiding in hermit mode trying to heal. or you're not talking as much because you're healing for real. You're healing for real. You're not trying to present a false ass image to motherfuckers to make it seem like, oh, this and that, and real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga. No, like your feelings was really hurt. You was betrayed. You was betrayed. And so you do your necessary healing. You're not pressed to tell your side of the story. You're not pressed to tell your side of the story or to prove yourself to individuals like outside of yourself and God. These are the kind of individuals who feel like they have to prove themselves to their audience. They have to prove themselves to people in order to feel like they're truly divine, like they're truly gifted. They need people to tell them that. They need that. They need that instant gratification. It says, study to show thyself approved unto God, not unto these people. Not unto these people. They want to study you, or they want to study us. They want to study divine people to show themselves approved for material abundance or monetary gain from basic ass people who not even woke. Right? So that shit is crazy. Studying to show thyself approved unto these individuals. Clairsentience, a clear physical feeling of what these people are doing, what they're trying to do, what their intentions and their goals are. Period. That's why I put Troy in the thumbnail for a movie Crooklyn. That used to be one of my favorite movies. Troy was so small. She was the only girl, but she was wise as hell. She had warrior-like energy. She would stand up for her own brothers. Like, she would take over, the house, like cooking, caring for them. This, a little girl, right? Strong feminine power. So this is talking about targeting people like that, right? It says feeling you but ain't saying shit, lurking and stealing. Look. Lurking and stealing. Feeling you but ain't saying shit. Feeling you but ain't saying shit. And then watching you. I got other people watching you. If you avoid your karma, someone you love will share the consequence. So this is what's happening with these individuals. This is what's happening. I'm saying, like, these people, like, this is talking about individuals who feel entitled as hell, like, to these gains here or to abundance. They feel entitled, but they're trickery people. Like, they're condescending. They speak with forked tongues. They're self-absorbed, self-centered, vain, very vain concerning their physical appearance here. It says, stop doubting yourself out of blessings. So trying to doubt or wanting you to be in doubt and doubt yourself out of your blessings, to hide yourself, to go into hermit mode while they up in public, while they on their social media is talking like you, trying to act like your energy is theirs, for some likes, for some followings. Clairaudient. So clear hearing. So being able to discern lies from truth by what these people are saying here. It's kind of like when people say, even though somebody might steal your stuff, right? Even though somebody might steal something you say or steal your songs or whatever the case may be, the delivery won't be the same. It won't hit the same, the impact, right? Because the energy of the original creator, right, it's not there. It says your ideas are being stolen on social media. So if any of you guys have been discerning this or feeling this energy here, this is your confirmation. Of course, this won't be for everybody, but it's for whoever is going to watch this, who's going to be led to this. It says what you put out comes back 10 times more. So this is also talking about these people doing these foul, disrespectful, entitled, rude ass things to divine feminines, divine masculines behind closed doors, right? And then thinking that them, getting online or whatever and acting like some type of life coach or spiritual guru, out here still, wreaking havoc and then want to come talk about it to make it seem like it's something old, like super old and in the past that they grew up from or grew away from, but that shit just fucking happened. They're literally channeling the energy from some chaos they just fucking created and crafted for no fucking reason besides to drain the female or drain the person of their energy. Creative power. Whenever their creativity gets weakened, right? This is when they really start trying to recruit motherfuckers. Or do you want to talk, or do you have time to talk? It'll be 3, 4 in the fucking morning. I need to be looking for somebody to talk to listen to. Also, bro, this is somebody who be up late. Like some of these motherfuckers be up late at night watching certain motherfuckers that they truly admire deep down, but they don't hate. But they truly admire them, but they hate them at the same time because they want that energy for themselves. It says they'll defend white Jesus before they defend you. Even though some of y'all gave these people all this enlightened awakened shit that they know of or whatever, some of y'all exposed them to shit that they then they try to make you feel bad, right? At the time when y'all were like personally interacting. These people try to make you doubt yourself, doubt your knowledge, doubt your intuition, doubt your choices, your lifestyle choices, right? Try to disapprove you. Like, oh, you too good to be true, or this person really not like that, right? Because they want to be like that. They want to be how you are, how you're embodying. And then for some of y'all, this could be motherfuckers older than you. Look, this peeking out. It says challenging your confidence. So this is what this person does behind closed doors with these people that they don't talk about. They don't talk. And that's the thing. They be so eager to talk and counsel about everything the fuck else, but they don't talk about it. They deflect, talk around it, and justify it, make excuses for it, and then they have their little support group or their other dudes or whatever, their little coven or whatever to also co-sign this shit to make it seem like, oh, this is accurate, and it's not. It says you can't see them, but angel guides are with you. So these individuals didn't see, they don't, oh my God, they don't realize that angel guides have always been with you, regardless of what these other people or humans were able to see, or like the portion that they were allowed to see. You not saying anything don't mean a damn thing, because the Most High knows all, and that's all that matters. It says two-faced it, head ass. Two-faced it. Two-faced it. Try to present themselves as courageous, right? But in actuality, they're cowards. It says, if words could kill. If words could kill. Look, wanting you to doubt your gifts and abilities so they can steal them. Or copy your ideas, your plans. So what I'm getting to is the silence of the people who've been victimized by these individuals as well. Some are silent, some are speaking up, but some are silent. But it's like literally whether the person is speaking up about it or not in public. Because just because the person isn't speaking about, some type of fucked up experience publicly, I'm pretty sure they got a friend or somebody that they could be confiding or venting to, or just the Most High. It's still being spoken out, like it's being addressed, like an appeal. You're making an appeal to the spiritual courts when you speak on this matter. You speak on how you was done wrong or unjustly. They will balance them scales regardless, period. So it says burning ritual, write it down and burn it. So whatever this whoever this person is, or whatever this experience was, whatever you derived from it as a result, or whatever energy, emotions, frequencies was transmitted to you. That's another thing too. These people target individuals who have a true divine energy, a cleansed, purified energy, and they try to transfer their demons, their imbalances, their confusion, their illusions regarding themselves and their perceptions of the world and spirituality. They try to trade this with the person for their inheritance, for their divine inheritance, their Akashic record information, right, and imprints. That's what they try to do as well. Try to act like they're you and you're them. So trying to flip the script. After you cut them off or you walked away, that's another thing too. Banking on you walking away and not tolerating bullshit. So intentionally starting chaos, initiating conflict, so that you will be the one to walk away, so they can feel like they're still the good one because they wasn't the one to do it. Right? So they can make it seem like, oh, you wasn't really, you was a flaky individual, like you're weak, this, that, and the third, whatever. They try to, turn it into something that it's not. So it says, looks get old. What that subconscious do? Outdated thrills. So this is a person who chase thrills, right? This is a person who is an outdated thrill. They're becoming an outdated thrill. This is also a person, like I said, who is obsessed with their outer appearance here. They feel like their looks is what's going to really, like, keep them on top, or keep them, with this power that they've been abusing on women who not only find them attractive, but also, who think that these people are sincere in the information and the knowledge that they're giving out here, the counsel that they're giving, because they're attractive on the outside. So this is a person who's just banking on their attraction to always see them through and put them on top above people that they victimized, right? About their stories. Nobody will listen to you because I look good and I have this, and I make things look good over here. I make myself look unblemished. Yeah, before these people, but you are not unblemished before God, right? You've studied the collective. You study certain individuals to learn how to be approved by man, so that man can worship you, bow down to you, glorify you, praise you, put you on top, right? Pay for your spot. That's what you studied to do. Period. Sue their ass. Your ass you ought to be fucking sued. And that's what's going to be happening to some of them. Some people are going to sue their asses. Or they're going to be getting sued for, like, some type of plagiarism. It says obsession with beauty and acceptance. So this is talking about this is also talking about ridiculous expectations that they're trying to place on divine feminines. Now, what you place on these karmic feminines, that's your fucking business. But who the fuck are you to come and learn from us? To be transformed and advanced and expanded and awakened and enlightened by us, the divine feminines that you encounter, or just their energy, their presence in this fucking world, and then try to turn around and think that your ass have the authority to fucking fix them? That don't make sense to me. If you're not doing it through God, if you're not going through God, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You don't have that authority. You don't have no dominion. A karmic masculine, a karmic feminine does not have no dominion over a divine masculine or feminine. It's impossible. It's impossible. So we got fitness and exercise, moving this energy around, and it says you are holding you back. So wanting you to hold yourself back. Intentionally trying to instill, or like I said, trade insecurities, low self-esteem magic. Self-hate and low self-esteem. These are individuals who don't like themselves. They don't love themselves. They may like what they look like. They may like the attention that they get, but they do not love themselves. Overindulgence, excessive use of lashes, weave, fake nails, makeup is a curse. All right. So it says God. The first thing I heard was people wanting to be God. And people just getting so far from themselves when it comes to co-creation. Co-creation. But this is talking about people literally trying to replace the essence of God, like the position that God serves in people's lives, right? Let's say this dude gets in a relationship with this feminine and he expects the feminine to denounce or renounce God in order to please him or meet his expectations. Boom. It says, the light attributes of this is benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. And then the shadow attributes is despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. What other messages do you have? So false gods, false charismatic gods, vampires. Vampires. So it says, shadow attributes, as it came out reverse, it says, depleting others for your psychic survival. Depleting others. That's why I posted a status. I said there is a such thing as draining somebody and then growing or glowing up off of them. Be mindful who you entertain and grant access to your energy. Because this is what a lot of people do. This is what these spiritual narcs do, right? They deplete others for their psychic survival. So this is talking about crown chakra. This is why they always want to talk to you. They want to get in your head. They want to get in your head. This is why they try to initiate intimacy so fast, because they want to get in your head. Depleting others for their psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. Chronic complaining and codependency. So this is also what these individuals do as well, with this charisma, this information that they get. They take shit. This is why I said a forked tongue. So this form of double speak that they use when they steal the structures, the mechanisms, the mechanics, the methods of true divine people, or divine prophets, and just how they perceive the world, or just perceive experiences or others or things happening around us accurately, because source is their eyes, right? So they'll try to combine how these individuals talking shit with trying to justify their bullshit as behaviors, or their lack of correction, their lack of accountability. So they try to combine these things to trick people into validating it. So inside they feel validated, they feel good, they feel justified about their bullshit. Oh, yeah, child orphan too. It says independence based on learning to go at it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Shadow attributes, feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. So what I'm hearing too, some of these individuals are trying to create some type of perverse foundation here too. And so they'll target these divine feminines, or they'll target these divine people and try to get them, like I said, to renounce or denounce God or divinity, or things that they feel deep inside God wouldn't have them be a part of, right? So they try to get these people to bow down to them, bow down to their ways, like not in a way. See, that's what I'm getting to. These men who think they're alphas and they're out here tossing this word loosely about women being submissive, and women are too masculine, or toxic masculinity, and most women are too masculine, and this, that, and the third. But you know what's crazy though? Think about a masculine who is too masculine, and he don't have compassion, right? He don't have understanding. He doesn't have any intuition or clarity. Who the fuck want to deal with that? He don't have no kind of gentleness to his woman. Who the fuck want that? So while y'all out here talking about females being too masculine just because they won't tolerate bullshit, you funny as hell. God hates evil. So if you're dealing with a divine feminine and you ask her to do some shit that God hates, bitch, who the fuck are you to try to defeminize her, right? And make it seem like, oh, she's not really divine, or she's not really high vibrational, she's not really a liberator. She's not really who she says she is, because she won't bow down to my ways, to my understanding. You full of shit. So it says, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Exactly. Shadow attributes, imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate. Ignoring legitimate constraints. Legitimate. So these feminines, or these people that, these spiritual narcs or whatever, that they victimize and they target this, that, and the third. These women, they be turning up on them for legitimate reasons. They be turning the fuck up for legitimate reasons, not for just no bullshit, just because they're nagging and they're over masculine and this, that, and the third. No, it be legitimate ass shit that God hates, because it be evil ass shit that God hates, and the God within them and their fear of God also hates this shit and don't tolerate it. They reject it. Reject it. So this is also talking about dudes who have a problem with rejection. They don't know how to handle it. And so they have like this vengeful like nature about them because of women rejecting them and not wanting to be polygamous, not wanting to do this or do that. Bitch, fuck you. Bitch, find somebody who already do that shit. Why would you target somebody who is monogamous, right? And then try to get intimate with them, get in their minds, or court them, this, that, and the third, get them all hot for you, and then try to convince them to become polygamous? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Prostitute. A prostitute. So this is talking about prostituting women for what? Riches and gain. Manifestation, like I said. Anyway, the light attribute says, accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Disrespecting women who do not negotiate the power of their spirit, the power of the Most High, period. Shadow attribute places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. One of the messages you have concerning this energy. So we got the hermit. Yeah, one of you to be in hermit mode here. And we got scribe. But when these people be alone, when they be by themselves, when they're not on social media, when they're not codependent, when they don't have somebody that they're currently playing over, they don't like being by themselves for real. They don't like being by themselves. They need something to distract them. They need to hear somebody else speak or some shit. They can't really fathom themselves by like, or this is what's going to be happening soon. It says, light attributes seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. This person don't do that. And then it says, shadow attributes withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. So this is talking about trying to put you after they, get whatever they want from these individuals, they try to inflict or try to invoke these people withdrawing themselves, when in actuality they're doing that to heal, right? And they're doing it out of humiliation, being embarrassed, or maybe being disappointed with themselves for allowing it to be so, or for falling for, that kind of cycle or something like that, right? So just kind of, dealing with a introspective moment. But in actuality, these people try to narrate it as if you're withdrawing because you are guilty of these negative judgments that they're putting out about you. But this is talking about you speaking up in this situation, or still helping others with the wisdom that you gain, the information that you gain from encountering this kind of individual. So we got scribe, even if, because that's why I said targeting creatives, right? Speakers. It says light attribute, preserving knowledge and information. Shadow attribute, altering facts or plagiarizing others' works. Altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. I just said that earlier in the video. It's confirmation. But what I heard too, this is talking about those divine people, those prophets that these people target. They target divine scribes, people, reincarnated scribes. So you could have been like a scribe, like in a past life or something like that. So yeah, a student of life here. That's why it says study to show thyself approved unto God. You're a student of divinity. You're a student of life. You're a student of wisdom. You're a student of behavior. You're just a student of discernment, of understanding. We're a student to the Most High. Whatever God will have you learn or teach you or edify you or correct you or whatever, right? You're dedicated and you're committed to that. These are the kind of individuals that these people target. Light attributes, because they want this information to put in their music. They want this information so they can speak this in their interviews, so they can sound, They just want this, they want to embody an image, but it's like the way that they're doing it is very falsely, right? It's not sincere. So it says light attributes: humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Shadow attributes: arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action, and unwillingness. So these are people who will talk about these things like concerning relationships or the community or love and being patient with one another and reciprocity, but they don't reciprocate the energy for real. They don't. This is a person that say, oh, we need to be loyal, be more trusting and understanding of each other, and better with communication. But they're not better with they're not good with communication behind closed doors with these individuals that they're experiencing firsthand, right? They're withholding truths and information. Slave. Light attribute: surrounding your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Shadow attribute: giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. Excuse me. So this is what a lot of people who are enabling, following this person, this audience here, that they've managed to deceive and convince, right? That they are truly of the light. It says they have caused these people to give up their willpower to them out of fear of making their own choices. Or this is what they try to do. This is what they try to do. Try to initiate fear, bitterness, feeling unloved, low self-esteem, so that you don't trust your own judgment anymore. You think you don't have it, you never have it, and they can feel, it basically adds on to the narrative they're trying to create, that they was the ones that always had it and you didn't, right? Okay, I think that's all I can get from this one. Father. So this could be a father as well. It says talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light with a tribal unit. Talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Shadow attributes: dictatorial control, abuse of authority. Okay, so like I said, some of these individuals could be a father, or there could have been a situation with having a child with this person, or when it got close to like things getting real, like a real commitment and stuff like that, how these people will abandon these people, and the truth will come out that, they really treat them like this. Like, they're treating these women with this energy here as objects of gratification or pleasure or some shit. Let me see. Shadow attribute: fear of intimate union. Light attribute: maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. This came out reversed. So it's like they want to defile the purity of these women's spirit or their heart here, and then act like they're the good Samaritan that try to help them. Exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Look, that's why I said this is a person who tries to fake like they're a fucking healer, a good Samaritan here, but they're out here victimizing people so that they can seem like, okay, this is an example. Okay. I'm gonna say some stuff to you. I'm gonna call you a faggot. I'm gonna say all kind of shit to you that hurt your feelings. But then later on, I'm gonna come, with a gift, bearing gifts and stuff like that to make it up, to play like I'm, so I'm gonna create chaos and then show up as the hero, like I'm rescuing people from the chaos that I created. I created this chaos to figure out what to say, what to do, what people want to hear, in regards to how to be, delivered from this chaos. But I'm the one creating the chaos. But I'm going to act like I'm a Samaritan and a healer, though. I'm going to act like it. That shit is sad. Playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity. Inability to maintain personal boundaries. Light attribute prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Oh my God. And then right behind that, we got the lover. That's why I said they try to act like, oh, they're all about their community and healing, or let's heal our wounded child, and oh, the childhood issue, childhood traumas. And that's another thing they do too. They like to play on that. They like to play on that. After they victimize it, they target these people who truly are good Samaritans, these people who truly are divine children, or a prophetess here, or a scribe, right? A student of the Most High, right? That they're vampirizing off of, right? These true liberators here. What they do, they try to initiate something intimate with these individuals. They don't know how to be platonic with the opposite sex. They don't know how to do that unless they don't deem you attractive enough. If they don't find you physically appealing or attractive enough where it causes some type of sexual arousal or imagination or fantasy in their mind, they can keep it platonic with you. But when it comes to women who are beautiful on the inside and the outside, right? They always initiate some type of inappropriate intimacy here that they know is not going to be backed by or followed by with concrete action to really solidify a connection, a foundation with this person. So they will court these individuals to get them all hot and stuff, and reveal deeper things about them and share themselves, share their energy and their essence or whatever. They drink it right up. They drink it right up. Steal all their wisdom, their intuition, how they talk, how they perceive the world, whatever, guidance or downloads that they get from spirit. They go on their platforms. They go to these people that at the time, you know, they want to impress these people instead because I need more following, right? They go to these people and present this stolen ass, plagiarized ass information and shit, right? And then they'll start some conflict with the person that they got it from after they got whatever they needed. And then they'll play on that childhood trauma shit that the spiritual community be talking about. They'll try to justify the shit being chaotic by saying that, oh, it's the other person's unhealed childhood traumas, or blame it on their unhealed childhood traumas. Well, bitch, you knew that before you got that involved with the person. You knew that. You knew that. You knew that about yourself. It didn't matter if you knew that about them anyway. Half the time they don't, because they be making that shit up. They be projecting themselves onto the person and then trying to embody and cloak the energy of the person that they're fucking defaming in character. Period. Light attributes. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. Opens the learning path of forgiveness. Shadow attributes. Blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Resists moving on through forgiveness. All right. What the fuck? Exposed. These motherfuckers exposed. Going to be exposed soon. Okay, let me say this too before I forget. Like I said, there was like havoc and chaos these people was causing in secret behind closed doors and stuff like that. So that's gonna be their downfall, their tower moment, right? That's why it says they already have their reward. All them likes and them shares and follows and whatever, some fake ass, look, lost ass, blind ass support that they got. They have their reward. That's what they wanted. They wanted to be popular. Okay? You can be popular a little bit. Your ass really might be popular soon. Okay? Because the same way you was doing this shit of fucking crushing hearts behind closed doors, the same way I'm gonna crush your shit behind closed doors. And guess what? Everybody gonna find out the truth of it publicly. While you sitting here trying to put out a lie about it publicly, the truth about your downfall is gonna be revealed publicly. Period. Period. What the bro. I lost it. And I see Anubis. But I lost it. I literally just saw defamation. Defamation. Now, Earlier we had a stick that came out and says, if you avoid your karma, someone close to you will share the consequences. So whether that's death themselves, an unexpected death for themselves, or somebody close to them, somebody that they love, somebody that they fuck with. You can't be doing that. Because think about it. You're literally causing harm on someone who's loved by somebody else. That's somebody else's loved one. So why the fuck you feel like you're supposed to goddamn be exempt from some shit happening to your loved one? Okay. Okay, you'll see. Oh my fucking God. A karmic fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. That's what we talking about. Karmic ass fire sign. Public speaking. Reverse. This motherfucker always speaking publicly like they some type of guru. Like they the next Kevin Samuels type shit. Or whatever. Alright. Motherfuckers need to be watching a lighthearted movie somewhere. Or something about this person just being very theatrical. Very theatrical. Dramatic. This is a fake ass person. Revelations. Oh, and it's crazy when I saw Revelations, I thought about the book of Proverbs. Public speaking came out again. It said okay, so what I'm getting to is whatever, you know, this business here that these people was trying to get to, this foundation that they was trying to mix with something that they already created, that was like, you know, it's the intent behind it is already unaligned, right? It's self-absorbed as fuck, right? And them trying to merge this cloak of divinity with that shit, it's not really going to progress. It's not really going to progress. That's why it says getting a job may be what's best at this time. Someone made money off your wisdom, experience, and or creative ideas, projects. This was done in secret. So this person gonna have to fucking work a regular ass job and not like, for example, let's say, you know how most people are coming into like their gifts and, you know, being innovators or just self-employed and stuff like that. This person's still gonna have to work a regular job, even though their intentions wasn't to do that, but the way that they was trying to achieve that was fucking, it was flawed as fuck. The hell? And nobody care how cute your ass dress up some fucking information or how you talk or what you look like. Nobody give a fuck about that shit for real. Not no true divine person. We know that there's fine ass people out here who's devils. We know that shit. We know it's fine ass people, sexy ass motherfuckers out here who really like this. Fucking vampires. The fuck? It says draining resources, greed, excessive, depleting earth. It says draining resources, greed, excessive mining, depleting earth, pollution, disrespect, and judgment. Look, what is earth? Earth is feminine, right? So this is talking about the feminines. This is also talking about the sacral energy, right? And the heart. The heart chakra, the sacral chakra. Greedy motherfucker, bruh. Greedy motherfucker, bruh. Yeah, this person under stuck. That's their judgment. They're gonna be stuck. They're gonna be stuck. Sneak dissing and shit. Look at that. Sneak dissing. They do that heavy. They do that a lot. Y'all, I ain't even pull all my cards. These are demon, demonic. Yo, this shit says demon, demonic, and pick me. A pick me ass energy. Pick me, pick me, pick me. The fuck? Oh. So we got secret rituals to spellbound, and then we got Shango, luck, money, power, and love. But I just heard, it left me because I seen this other card. That card that has said watch a lighthearted movie. Like I said, this could be some of these individuals are in the art industry, and so they could just be trying to get people like to watch their shit, or just to recruit like a larger following, like I already said, like to support their shit so they can make money off of attraction. So it's like they're having to embody a certain image or talk a certain way, put in like a certain amount of work of this image, crafting, right, in order to will people to support the thing that they actually want to do, and like the image, the essence that they actually want to exude, which is fairly close to the life of somebody like Drake or some shit like that. Like, this is kind of what this person wants. Yeah. And what else do they want? How they want to achieve that? I want to be you. I want to be you. Because they want to be a part of the elite groups. That shit is crazy. So we got slow death, sneak dissing, and the time is now. So when I'm getting to this sneak dissing here, this was intended to kill off the divine person, right? This goddamn sneak dissing and shit. The time is now. Fetishes. With that prostitute card that came out. Rapid speed, increase, and inclination. This came out reverse. So no rapid growth, no increase. No increase. The time is now. Let me pull out a few more cards and I'm gonna go. So we got palms itching, and then prices drop. Then we got trickery on the top. Lighten up, have fun, and playfulness. So this message regarding palms itching and lighten up, have fun, and playfulness is for the divine person, or this is what the divine person was doing or was encouraged to do through this trickery here. Look, chosen, born empress. Like I said, it represents fertility, manifestation, being able to manifest whatever the fuck they want to. Right? You go up in that pussy, you gonna manifest some shit. You get around that energy, you gonna manifest some shit. You gonna learn some shit. Look, teach. Anyway, this says conflict, magic, and intimate relationships. So this is also about this person launching this kind of energy towards you, not wanting you to be successful in love moving forward because of the kind of power that you have by yourself. All right? That they saw, that they sniffed out. Right? That they try to come in and steal. Hell no, you can't be having you can't be having somebody who actually like come in and they match that. Look, somebody who don't bow down to men like you don't, they match that energy and you really glow up past me. And that's a lot of these individuals' problems. They don't want people who truly are divine, like who truly are righteous and stuff like that, who are not vain and all this shit. They don't want these people to advance past them. Then we look, because they want to be trending. They want to be the ones trending. That shit is dumb as hell. So this could be so it's something about uncles and pheromones. Alright, I'm only gonna say this because this card is right here in front of me. But I don't know why I heard Uncle Ruckus. What is that dude name with the big ass eyeball on the Boondocks? I don't know why I just heard his name, bruh. But you know how he kissed elitist's ass. He'll kiss the white man ass or whatever, like, and betray his own people and shit like that, just to be hot, or just to get on, or just to be accepted or approved by them, or to be a part of their group. Like, that's why I said elite group. This is somebody who want to be a part of the elites here. Who want to be trending. They want to be trending. They want to be the next Kevin Samuels. Uncle Sam had us. Pheromones. So again, this is talking about like how this person can sniff you out. So it's something about the divine feminines, the divine masculines. Your pheromones don't hit the same. Y'all smell different as fuck compared to a lot of people out here who dirty as fuck or unhealed. Like, and don't get me wrong, some of us are still healing ourselves, but as far as like our intuitive consciousness, we're with source, period. We just get attacked as a result of it, right? And so then we have to heal from those attacks or whatever on the battlefield. You know, cold, basically this cold warrior energy that we have with the divine, with source and our ancestors, right? So there are times when we are required to heal our wounds, like after battles or some shit like that. I'm fucking done. So this energy though, now I can look, okay, for example, I don't know why y'all, but my partner, there's something about his natural smell, like his pheromones, they are so intoxicating to me in a good way. Like this is how it is. I literally love like if we're just face to face, we're hugging or something like that, I love to just smell his face. Like, it doesn't matter what part of the day it is. His natural smell, like his, I don't know, it's like, it just smells like so big, like, I can't even think of a word right now, but it smells really nice. And it's something that stands out. And obviously I've dated other people before him, but it's something about pheromones, something about your pheromones. What I say about this person having a downgrade? You can't reason with insanity. This is talking about these individuals. You can't reason with insanity. And since the Most High can't reason with you, since you don't want to reason with the Most High's people, you don't want to reason, then you're going to downgrade. And I already said that. By that dissension. Avoiding correction. Oh my, look. Is that not something that can happen secretly? Hidden? That can kill somebody slowly or unexpectedly? What'd I say? Immune system compromised. Something about a detective, or you having a detective energy as a divine. And we got a deadbeat character. Deadbeat in character. Deadbeat character. This could also talk about this person trying to make it seem like you're a deadbeat, or just trying to belittle or downplay your character here, like you're some type of deadbeat. It says I am running from, but these individuals are running from something clearly. What is it? Running from this purge in the spirit realm, a purge that everybody has to succumb to, or are going to be held accountable for. Period. Running from what? And it's probably Anubis. I just saw Two-Faced again. Oh my God. No ancestral backup. Atlantis reverse. It says I am not I am not Jasmine, I am Aladdin. Ho, you got this shit twisted. Who the fuck you thought I was? Something about an islander. This person can be from the islands or Caribbean for some of you guys, or some of these individuals. It says broke as a joke, and that's the truth. A joker, a jester that entertain the divine collective. That's what they're doing. You want to be an entertainer so bad with your toxic ass, entertain us. Entertain us, jester. Go out there and make a goddamn fool of yourself and see how publicly, just like, ooh, let me shut up. Let me shut the fuck up. Eyes haven't seen, nigga. Ears haven't heard my plans for you. This is the most highest message for you. This is Anubis talking to you. We got divine feminine. Goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. Evil eye and all that is linked to your peace, love, and joy. That's crazy. It is safe for you to love. Dark magic and demonic sorcery cannot tear apart what God has brought together. Somebody needs to know that. Yeah, that you're a warrior here. You're a warrior. You could also be an air sign here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that have these placements, or this could be an air sign for you. It says silent, secret, spiritual battles. Witchcraft against divine prophets, divine feminine, masculines, and children. Brad, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. I got two-face cards and I didn't even realize it. So, if you get an inkling of these individuals, don't ignore your discernment because you'll be held accountable for it. You'll be held accountable for it. So, we got fire signs. Yo, oh my God. Oh, look at my lap. Two-faced. This bitch four-faced, ain't it? This bitch is four-faced. This is somebody with glasses. But nah, for real though, like, this is somebody who is a definite two-faced ass energy, bro. So, we got Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I did see earth signs. Well, it didn't come out, but I did see earth signs too. Shit, look at the water signs then. Water signs did good. We got Kali Ma. So this person got Kali Ma on their head, bruh. Disrespecting the divine feminine. Look, abusing ancient wisdom. Abusing ancient wisdom. Look, and then we got Soul Tribe reversed too. To whom much is given, much is required, bitch. You about to find out too. These motherfuckers about to find out. Slave master mentality. Slave master mentality. Look, you can't make this shit up. Where that card at? Where that card at? Damn, if I can pick them up. Slave master mentality. Guide and assist the dead in transition. A Nubian. So definitely Anubis energy is here. So that's the energy of death. Period. Then we got Lilith, sacred, dark, feminine. Dark magic, sorcery. On the Soul Tribe. Yo, what the... Oh my fucking God, bro. Lilith, I hope y'all can see this. Lilith, sacred, dark divine feminine energy, dark magic sorcery on the Soul Tribe. I'm fucking done, bro. I'm fucking done. Alright, guys, it's your girl, the Authentic Empress. I hope you was able to get some clarity and confirmation from this read. I'll see you guys next time. Love you. If you love me.